It's about to go down. Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legend Morning Show is back Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Michael Shawn, that's me. Jay Black, Sexy Mo, C Chung, and celebrity guests that you get nowhere else. That's right, but here on Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends. Go to our YouTube page, Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends, and check the exclusive situation all the way out, or catch it live. Get your comments on Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends are back. Yeah.
Going nowhere. We ain't going nowhere. We can't be stopped.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. March 5th. It's a Tuesday for Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends. This would be our equivalent to Monday, because we're on a Tuesday through Friday. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, everybody. Amazing weekend. Ain't gonna lie to you. Celebrated my birthday with y'all, Cash App. Birthday party. Thank y'all so much. That was amazing on Friday. Then my actual birthday was on Monday. My actual birthday was on Saturday. Sorry. And then Sunday, it was my mom's birthday. That's right. The Pisces are in the building. Shout out to my mama. If you didn't see my Instagram post, my mom's hilarious. My mom does some funny shit, man. I wonder if I can record it. Maybe I'll show it to y'all. Once I get it, I'll show it to y'all. If y'all didn't see it, go to my Instagram at Mike Shawn Comedy. We were singing happy birthday to my mom, and she realized I was recording. We're like, happy birthday to you. And she looks and she realizes I'm recording, and she's trying to, her hair is back in a bun and in the middle of the happy birthday. Like it's about to get to the part. Happy birthday, dear. And she realizes I'm recording and she leaves the kitchen. She leaves her chair open to go fix her hair. She doesn't tell anybody to stop. No, she just gets up and goes. Now I'm thinking about it, when I was getting content for the show, I should actually have that content. Some funny shit. Then she comes back. And then we continue the birthday song. I continue because I ride out. I'm a ride out. When she sat down, I said, no, we got to continue the song. And we said, that's my mom. That's what, at a certain age, you don't give a fuck. You don't care if people singing happy birthday to you. Nope. Don't give a fuck. My hair, nobody told me y'all was gonna be recording this birthday. I thought it was just a happy birthday. I didn't think it was gonna be a big deal. Boom, bat, boom. I gotta go. I'll be right back. She walked out. I gotta show y'all the video. I did not set the video up. I gotta show it to y'all. It tickles me, man. It tickles me. Let me see who's in the building. Let's see. Let's take it from the top, from the tippy top. Let's take it from the top, from the tippy top. Afro Queen. Good morning, Afro Queen. My usual suspects, RG Parker's in the building. Nikki, White Chocolate's in the building. And I'll see y'all going back and forth saying what's up. I'm trying, listen, man. You see, I still got the happy face balloon from the balloons from the Friday party. I just want happiness. That's what I'm on today, y'all. I'm on some happy shit. Every year, I tell myself, this is it. Well, I dropped the ball. I'm not dropping the ball this year. At least I'm telling you today, I'm not dropping the ball. My new year started Saturday. I have followed my progress. I've done what I go to sleep every night. For those who don't know, I hit my journal and I set up my day. I set up my next day. I tell myself this is what I'm going to do. When I do these things seem to work out. Now, of course, that includes not drinking. And I've been on point. But I'm telling y'all right now, progress every day. I'm not telling you to run a mile. If you run a mile, run a mile. I'm not telling you to write an entire book. If you write a book, you write a book. I'm telling you a little progress every day. But write it out the night before. Put your intentions on what they call manifestation. I just call organizing shit. Manifest that, baby. I'm not saying I don't believe. I believe. Manifest that thing. It'll happen. But you got to put the work in. And I'm no therapist. I'm no expert. Trust me. I'm doing a show with a smiley face balloon behind me. I am no expert. I'm just telling you, it's all that you need is in you. This is the shit I'm on today. Everything you need is in you to make what you want happen. Everything. You just got to take consistent small steps. You got to be consistent every day. I know it ain't easy to do it. Why? Because you got a lot of shit on your plate. But if you want it, this is what you're going to do. You're going to set these goals. You're going to set these little small goals every single day. And you're going to meet them every single day. Just today. Don't worry about tomorrow. I had a sponsor in my AA meetings. God rest his soul, Marty. You can't be sober Wednesday. You ain't got no control. Just and my base, I'm saying is just on progression. You can't do nothing by yesterday. If you drank yesterday, didn't drink yesterday, great. All you can do is what you're going to do today. That's all you can do. All you can do is be sober today. All you're going to do is reach the goal that you set today. That's all you can do. I know we got to worry about when the bills get paid. But in actuality, all you can do is what you can do today. It's all you control. That's it. And you got it in you, people. We got a walking, no pun intended, testimony when we see Nikki White Chocolate. We know what Nikki White Chocolate been through. This girl couldn't walk. This girl went through a tragic car accident. Nikki, I know I say your name a lot, but you don't understand how much you inspire me, girl. Why the accident happened, Nikki, I don't care. You inspire me every time I see you on Instagram. That one post had me teared up, you showing your progression. Absolutely amazing. Because we're going to let's get it right. We're going to get on here. We talk slick to each other. We're going to have a good time. We're going to talk about absolutely nothing sometimes. I'm going to show you some clips that in the grand scheme of life don't mean a fucking thing. In the grand scheme of life, they don't mean nothing. Nothing. And we're going to have fun with it. We're going to enjoy each other. I'm going to ask your opinion on some shit that really don't mean nothing. But what means something, and every once in a while I will launch into this, is your happiness. And it is in your hands. Right here. You got it. It's taking these steps to make it happen. And when I see Nikki White Chocolate battle through what she's battled through and show that strength and fortitude and belief in God, in herself, in everything, I go like, Mike, get your shit right. Believe in yourself. People, bet on yourself. What fucking choice do you have? Believe in your ability. Believe in your in your worthiness for happiness. People, what the fuck? You're the most important thing. You. And trust me, I'm preaching to the choir. I remind myself every morning, Mike, you're the only one who can make this happen. Now, obviously, I have a belief in a higher power. But, motherfucker, you have to make this shit happen, Mike. Or you can fall back and let the life. And even with that, you done made a choice not to do something. When you make a choice not to do something and not to fulfill what you feel is your potential, you've made a choice. You're doing something. You're not progressing because you've decided that's that. You've decided that's it. Telling y'all now, we're going to get into the senseless shit that we're going to talk about. But I will not let y'all take over Legends, my takeover Legend community, my members of the church, the church from anybody can get it. I am not going to allow you to sit here and join into my nonsense without telling you that you are the most powerful person in your life. You, my friend, every last person in these comments, every last person watching, it's in your hands. It's not going to take a miracle. It just takes small steps at a time consistently. I do it on Tuesday. I do it on Wednesday. Then I do it on Thursday. Ooh, then Friday. Then Saturday. Might take a break on Sunday. Fuck that. Don't take a break. Don't take a break. Do it on Sunday. Then I do it on Monday. And you get what you get. And you may not see the actual results of it as fast as you want to see it. It may not, but I promise you, you stay consistent doing it. I don't care if it's a diet. I don't care what it is. I don't care if it's just you looking for your happiness and putting yourself first. I'm putting myself first today. What is it that I would like to do today? What is it that would make me feel relaxed? What is it that would put a smile on my face? Yes, I will wake up with Michael Shawn and check out the Takeover Legends. That was a little self-serving, but you do. You can make the effort, y'all, and I appreciate it. That was it. Let me give myself a round of applause for that pep talk. That was the early morning pep talk from Michael Shawn. I just named it. The early morning pep talk from Michael Shawn. Y'all welcome. Thank you. So, yes, I'm Bobby Brown in it today. Any comments that you want to put up, y'all let your comments fly. Y'all let it get popping. And then we can start. I really can't do this, the first content, because everybody's not here and I need everybody there. But there's a woman who made a statement. And it gets scary with this. It really does get scary. We got good morning. Good morning, John. Good morning, Nikki White Chocolate. I appreciate all the support that my TLF family gives me. You deserve everything. You deserve every bit of that support, girl. And thank you for showing us by your journey. Thank you. We should thank you more for showing us. Stacey Mitchell's in the building. Good morning, peeps. And everybody's going back. So this lady gets on and puts this video out on Instagram, TikTok, whatever the hell. I think I pulled it from Instagram. And this is the danger of social media. This is the danger. Afro Queen, what you say? Afro Queen said, need those motivational words as I finish my work. Let's get it, Afro Queen. Let's fucking get it. Get it. Kill that last rap. Get it. Make it happen. That's what I'm talking about. So I'm watching, and one of the most dangerous things on Instagram is people want to give you their point. They want to give you their version of what their topic is. This is what they believe. But then when you hear them explain everything, you realize that this person is just talking because they were hurt. And what they started off trying to prove, they don't prove at all. What they prove is what your topic is has nothing to do with why you fucked up. And I see it all the time. I see it in people bashing women in relationships. Black women too aggressive. Black women too loud. Hispanic women too sassy. Puerto Rican, they too sad. They too masculine. Then I see women killing men. Oh, they ain't shit. This is your experience. This is your experience that you're putting out there. That you're trying to make a general, generic thing for all of us. So this lady that I'm about to play, she starts off with the bold and brash statement. And bear with me, y'all. Bear with me. Her statement is men have no value in relationships. I'm going to play it. It might be a little long, but I want y'all to get your fingers ready so y'all can get the commenting before I run my mouth. Now, y'all going to get a lot of me today because it's just me. I'm a solo artist. I'm Bobby Brown when he left New Edition and took over the world. So y'all going to bear with me and y'all going to deal with the deal. That's so old when you say stuff like that. You know you and your 50. You're going to deal with the deal. So here's the lady. Here's the lady right here, y'all. Here's the lady.
Doing bad in life were the times I was in a relationship. I believe that men bring no value to relationships. Quick disclaimer. Now, I will hold myself 100% accountable and responsible for allowing these men access. I feel I could have done a better job of pre-screening them. I could have done more to research their upbringing, criminal backgrounds, psychological backgrounds. I should have dug deep spiritually when considering a relationship with.
Wait, this bitch was dealing with criminals. Now, see what I'm talking about? No, hey, I'm not trying to hate on criminals. But you could already tell her experiences, and she's already admitting she could have done better with her choices. But the whole genesis of this was men have no value in relationships. Let me see if I can keep it going.
With my exes. So I own my part 100% in allowing these men to have full access to me without me thoroughly researching and examining them and their upbringing and, everything that comes with that.
So why didn't we change the name from Men Don't Bring Any Value to I need to spruce up how I make choices? Why is it? Because it gets likes and it gets views. She got me. Okay.
That's how I got violated repeatedly. But now that we got that out the way, I really need to get this off my chest. All I hear is Black men telling Black women that they need to choose better when it comes to men. They blame us for our poor choices in men. So here's the thing. I can speak for myself when I say all the men that I've ever been in relationships with were all narcissists, some sociopaths for sure, especially the violent ones.
All right, now this is some deep trauma here. They're all narcissists and psychopaths, especially the violent ones. I hate to say this. This person should not be giving advice, should be in therapy. And I hope she is. So I'm not trying to go in on her. But you've already checked that out, right? You've peeped that. Okay, we continue.
Now, I feel that the reason that I chose what I chose was because of a familiar pattern. See, when a woman chooses boyfriends and husbands and baby fathers, and they're all toxic, back to back toxic, that is a familiar pattern. So what she needs to recognize is why is she choosing this type of man and who taught her the pattern.
Now, see, that's good. That's good stuff right there. Those are facts for men and women. Why do you follow this pattern, choosing people who ain't good for you? That's good stuff. But the title is Men Don't Bring Any Value to Relationships. There's deeper problems here. We continue.
Okay, so when it comes to the Black woman, here's the real question. Who taught the Black woman how to choose the abusive, toxic Black man, the narcissistic Black man? That's the number one question. So the answer is it's mommy and daddy. So if she was raised in a single parent household, her mother raised her, and her mother was any type of abusive towards her, and daddy is absent and not in the picture, her mama is a narcissist. Her mama is jealous, evil, manipulative. It's like a Cinderella story. You remember how they treated Cinderella? The evil stepmother was nice to her sisters, but she bullied and punished Cinderella. If you grew up in that type of household with a single mother, then what's going to happen is when you move out from your mother and you start dating and dealing with men, you're going to attract narcissistic men because.
Now, real quick. I don't know if y'all agree with this or don't. Y'all leave it in the comments. I don't know if I agree with this or not, but this is a very interesting point. The last about minute and a half has been nothing about men not bringing value to relationships. Now she's digging deep into something. I like this. Don't know if I agree with it. Don't know. I'm not a therapist. I'm not a professional. I'm just saying this shit all started with trying to bash men, but now you're breaking it down. Okay. In your own way, you're breaking it down. Continue.
Because you have normalized and familiarized your mother's narcissistic behavior in the men that you're choosing. But see, nobody's taught the Black woman that. So it's a pattern. You're basically taking the patterns that you learned from your mama in your childhood and you're identifying it in the men that you're choosing romantically. But no one, again, I say this, I reiterate, no one is teaching the Black woman how to dismantle patterns.
Now, real quick, I'm sorry, I'm going to break this down the best that I can. So this shit the title shouldn't be Men Don't Bring Any Value to Relationships. I'm saying what she said. It's the mom who created the self-destructive choices in your life. But the likes and views, and you got me because the title, Men Don't Bring Any Value to Relationships. You're breaking it down into something so much deeper. That title shouldn't even be there, but I think it's interesting.
Of choosing abusive, toxic men and why we make.
So that was it. Then it cut off, as you see it cut off. But I just want to know if y'all agree with it, and do I need to play it again? And I won't interrupt it. You know what? I'll play it again, and I won't interrupt it, and we can go get it. Okay.
Was doing bad in life were the times I was in a relationship. I believe that men bring no value to relationships. Quick disclaimer. Now, I will hold myself 100% accountable and responsible for allowing these men access. I feel I could have done a better job of pre-screening them. I could have done more to research their upbringing, criminal backgrounds, psychological backgrounds. I should have dug deep spiritually when considering a relationship with my exes. So I own my part 100% in allowing these men to have full access to me without me thoroughly researching and examining them and their upbringing and, you know, everything that comes with that. That's how I got violated repeatedly. But now that we got that out the way, I really need to get this off my chest. All I hear is Black men telling Black women that they need to choose better when it comes to men. They blame us for our poor choices in men. So here's the thing. I can speak for myself when I say all the men that I've ever been in relationships with were all narcissists, some sociopaths for sure, especially the violent ones. Now, I feel that the reason that I chose what I chose was because of a familiar pattern. See, when a woman chooses boyfriends and husbands and baby fathers, and they're all toxic, you know, back to back toxic, that is a familiar pattern. So what she needs to recognize is why is she choosing this type of man, and who taught her the pattern? Okay. So when it comes to the Black woman, here's the real question. Who taught the Black woman how to choose the abusive, toxic Black man, the narcissistic Black man? That's the number one question. So the answer is it's mommy and daddy. So if she was raised in a single parent household, her mother raised her, and her mother was any type of abusive towards her, and daddy is absent and not in the picture, her mama is a narcissist. Her mama is jealous, evil, manipulative. It's like a Cinderella story. You remember how they treated Cinderella? The evil stepmother was nice to her sisters, but she bullied and punished Cinderella. If you grew up in that type of household with a single mother, then what's going to happen is when you move out from your mother and you start dating and dealing with men, you're going to attract narcissistic men because you have normalized and familiarized your mother's narcissistic behavior in the men that you're choosing. But see, nobody's taught the Black woman that. So it's a pattern. You're basically taking the patterns that you learned from your mama in your childhood and you're identifying it in the men that you're choosing romantically. But no one, again, I say this, I reiterate, no one is teaching the Black woman how to dismantle patterns of choosing abusive, toxic men and why we make.
All right. So, my goodness. Hey, everybody say hi to Karen. Karen K. Hawkins. Karen, I don't know if I've seen you on here before. Everybody give Karen a little hi. You've probably been on here before, but just in case I didn't recognize, we like to give a warm greeting to those who join Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends. The Takeover Legends aren't here. Sexy Mo is still recovering. Jay Black, he's just not here. And C Chung is probably working. All right. Sean says, I take accountability for choosing who I choose. What I don't take accountability for is him and his character flaws. Got it. Understand. Karen, we're saying hi to you, Karen. Everybody's reaching out, Karen. Hey, Karen, thanks for joining the show. We like to Make sure you feel at home. Let me just give you a brief little synopsis on what goes on here. This is the safe space. You say what you got to say. There's no cancel. There's a guy named Random Rick on here. We should have canceled him a long time ago, but he's funny as fuck. You say what you want to say. You give the comments you want to give. We don't stop you. Everybody has a good time and everything like that. And you are not going to agree with a lot of shit that comes out my mouth, but it's all good. Karen said, hello, good morning. And Nikki White Chocolate says, she's a bold-faced lie. I'm a single mom, and my daughter, who's 29, is in a relationship with 2 kids and has not a narcissist in any, and he's not a narcissist in any way. God bless. Anytime you generalize everything, it always turns out it already makes what you're saying not valid. Yes, Random Rick. Yes. Stop the emojis. But Random Rick, you're part of the team. We love you for your reckless behavior, and you're funny. But in any other place, chances are they would have blocked you. We rock out with you. But back to this lady. There are parts of it that I agree with. Like, I get it. We do learn a lot from watching the parenting and the relationship that your parents are in. It can affect you growing up. Absolutely. In a bad way, in a good way. Please don't take the show offensive. Thank you, Nikki White Chocolate. Listen, look at Nikki White Chocolate being responsible. Nikki White Chocolate, look at you being responsible, telling Karen. There you go. Puts an advisory on that bitch early. Like, hey, before we go any further, morning, Karen. Now, Karen, you know we got some jokes about the name Karen, but Karen's a lovely name. It is what America has turned Karen into is not you. Yes, please don't take this show offense. Just enjoy and just have a good time. So yes, do parents and the relationship that your mom and your dad were in and how they conducted themselves, can that affect how you make a choice? Obviously. Sometimes a dad could be a representation of what a little girl decides she wants and what a little girl decides she doesn't want. I don't know what my effect has been on my kids. I've had a lot of good moments. I've had a lot of bad moments. I don't know. Sometimes a little boy can decide that the woman he wants similar things of what his mom does. Now, y'all call that a mama's boy. I call that on the first woman influencing you in your life. Sometimes you want that. Sometimes the relationship between your mom may not have been, that's not my situation, so I can't relate, may not have been the best in the world. And you decide, I want the exact opposite. But there is something ingrained in you that trains you early in the game. But this woman seems, if I take a wild guess, seems to be in her 30s. And if you recognize this, you can't go around and blaming everybody and putting everybody in a box. I applaud you for actually understanding and taking credit for you making these decisions on the narcissists, on the criminals who are violent. And there is something there. I'm not a fucking therapist. I don't know what it is that attracts you to it. All I can tell you is what my downfall in my life has been. And what my downfall in my life has been is trying to save people. And I left the joke out there. I'm not going to say case by case, no generation. Everyone is not the same exactly. Jeanette said my daughter called me and said there's a Karen on the train. I'm crying. Okay. Jeanette, and I'm glad I don't have any mama's boys. That's a whole nother topic with mama's boys. That's a whole nother topic. But this was my problem in relationships that I had. I was always trying to save somebody. I was always trying to save somebody and trying to make somebody else's life better, not knowing that my life was in shambles. So it's like trying to give somebody air, but you can't breathe. It's trying to give somebody something that you can't. So what I would wind up doing, because I'm still always going to be a work in progress, I didn't have my mind right. I'm over here trying to save somebody else and giving advice. I'm over here trying to save somebody else financially. I'm over here trying to save somebody else for themselves. And I'm not equipped because I'm drowning in my own pool. I'm trying to save you. I can't swim right now. So that was one thing that I had to stop doing. And accepting people. I was worse than any woman. I was like, oh, I see the potential in you. Yeah, I can mold you into something. Just give me some time. I can mold you into what I want. That's the shit I used to do. I gotta stop myself now. Oh, I see the potential. And I see potential in people. I see potential in people for real. Like I can get around a person, and if I stay around them long enough, the people that are around me, my friends that are around me, the reason I was attracted to this friendship, any friendship, Jay Black, Mo, C Chung, Envy, Ryan Banks, I saw, but I was like, oh. And it wasn't that I wanted to use these people. I was attracted. I said, wow, I see that these people's, there is no ceiling on them. And it's cool as a friend because I'm like, hey, let's form the Avengers. Let's all come together. But even in that case, when I formed the Avengers, I wasn't built to lead them, to lead the group, not lead them, but lead the group. They didn't need any leading, but lead the group. I didn't have the capability of bringing all these superpowers together and actually properly making the decisions to actually take us to where we needed to go. Not lead them, but lead the group. Why? Because I was running in dysfunction. I couldn't lead myself, but I see the potential and I love like going. And that's why the work is in me. The work is in me, me, and in you. So when you're looking for a partner, that was my downfall. Always trying to be like, yeah, oh yeah, I know she's little, but I can make it happen. Envy, put your oxygen mask on first, absolutely. Thank you, Envy. Thank you for being here, Envy. Wow, that's good. It's because you're a healer. And Envy, I truly believe that I do believe that. And I'm not saying that to compliment myself. I will take on people's problems, knowing that I'm drowning in my own. I ain't fixed this. I will take on people's responsibilities and be like, yo, we can get through this. I will add myself in your shit so fast in a relationship, it makes no sense. I will start using the word we so fast. I'll start using the word we before I even truly have even calculated if we could really do the shit that's coming out my mouth. I got the best intentions, people. I got the best intentions. Mike, you sound like a lot of women stories. Build a man. We see potential. God damn it. I'm like a GM on an NFL team at the combines when they all work out. I see the potential. Ooh, I see how fast. I see the potential. I see the strength. I see the potential when I see a woman handling a situation that is overwhelming. I'm attracted to that shit. I'm attracted to watching a woman handle a situation that I go like, God damn, that's crazy. She's doing all that by herself. All she needs, and here it comes. All she needs is a little help. Then in my mind, I'm saying, all she needs is dun, 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 me. She just needs me. She just needs me. Anybody who knows me, I'm not saying I'm the perfect parent, but I'm there. What? You telling me you do this all by yourself? And I jump right in. But I ain't done fixing me. So what do? I jump into situations and I become a main focus. And I'm like, we're getting it together. Oh, and everybody's, oh, this motherfucker's nice with it. He done organized the schedule. He only been here 2 weeks. How did he organize? Yeah, you do this, we do this. Only problem is all the shit that was in my head, all the demons and all the trauma in my head are still working. They're still working. Technically, not to sound horrible, but it's almost like I'm using it as a distraction. We get this, and there's progress. Oh, I've done it. I'm like what are them people a startup business? Oh, I can start up a business and then slowly but surely, because I haven't dealt with my shit, because I haven't dealt with what's going on in my mind. You know, a lot of people say it's the alcohol. That is the last part of it, but it's what leads me to the alcohol. That would be my downfall. So I started up and then I'll blow it up. Everything's going good, and then, and also because you see in us what potential in yourself. Thank you, Envy. Thank you. Good morning, Envy. Seeing potential in a man, you will still want to change him a little bit. Yeah, but that's it. And this is where I had to fall all the way back. I'm not walking in somebody's 40-year-old life and get to change them. I guess when you're in your 20s, you believe it because everybody did. But even in your 20s, all that change. No. You got to find out where that person wants to go. But back to the point of me. I wasn't built for it. Sometimes I got to listen to people and just listen to what they say and just go like, you got this. You'll figure it out. Because I can't drag myself into them situations no more. I'm not built. I haven't fixed my situation. Not that it's broke, but I haven't improved. I got things I'm trying to do, and I'm not capable right now to take on a whole load of responsibility of jumping in somewhere else. I'm just getting my foundation right. This simple shit, just waking up every morning and doing this, is part of my progression. I'm consistent. This is my responsibility. I'm here for y'all. But y'all don't know, knowing that I got this done when I'm done at 9 o'clock or 8:30 or whenever the fuck it is. Ooh, feels good as hell when I get out of here and then jump in the shower. I'm like, did that, got that. Let me see what Envy said. Chill, first of all. You ain't broken. Second, okay. Olivia Pope. But also, maybe your love language is acts of service. I believe that. I absolutely believe that. Absolutely. Jeanette, me, mine. Hate it. Why do you hate it? So it's just, get on that. Just take a little further. Why do you hate me? Because if you said everybody, I'm helping everybody, that would you be okay with that? Like, I don't know why. It's got to be you in order to improve you, in order for you to be here for everybody else. And there's got to be a limit how many people you're going to be there for. This is just my opinion. I am not a professional. I got a short list of friends. And my family members, I love all my cousins. I love them. But it's my mom, my dad, my sister, Amani, Akela, and Autumn. That's all I got room for, y'all. That's all. That's all I got room for. Taking shit to the heart and trying to be involved. That's all. I'm just one person. What is it? You broke, bro, and you need to find what truly is your happiness. I have found that. I think you just jumped on here. So I have found that is the examination of knowing what it is that I've done wrong and getting, and I'm not going to say wrong. I'm saying knowing what it is to do what's best for me. Because if I don't do what's best for me, you will get the worst version of me. And that's for every single person here. If you don't do what's best for you, and I know people like to throw the word selfish out, in order for you to be the best person for everybody else, the best version of yourself, it will have to start with you, worrying about you, and you finding your happiness. It's not selfish to work on you. Good morning. Ashley Newman is in the building. Karen's up in here. She's a newcomer. We have to set boundaries. Yes, you do. Yes, we do. I have someone that's all she says. I know someone that's all she says annoying. Oh, well, I don't know that relationship. Rashida, good morning. Good morning, Rashida. Good morning. A comment. Self-care is not selfish. Absolutely. Envy. Yes. Gave it up for Karen. Karen's our newcomer. Yes, everybody say what's up to Karen. For those who already did, don't worry about it. And Envy McKee is Envy. I wish I knew how to send you this damn stream. I know Jay Black's the one that sends them. I could have sent it to you before, but when I'm in here, if I start messing around, I know my limitations, and I start pressing buttons, something ain't gonna go right. Something ain't gonna go right, baby. Something's not gonna happen right. So, yeah. And today I have content because Jay Black, no segue, always says, because I have critiques, and this is gonna be quick. I'm just putting this up here. Jay Black always says I have critiques of Joe Biden. I do. President Joe Biden. I do. He makes me nervous. I do. I understand the policies that have been pushed. I understand. But because I critique and I'm worried about him does not make me a Trumper. I'm not at all in any way. But I look at the big picture of how fucked up the government really is right now. And this government is not for us. But I'm not going to get all political. I just wanted to show the examples of the scariness that these Trumpers bring. And I tried to, I show this on here. I try to get, just so y'all people, let me give you this one. This is somebody, I just want, because Jay Black is, you moving people to, I'm not moving anybody anyway. It's just, I realized that this thing is so ridiculous that you can't have a comment. This is a woman, this is an anti-Trumper right here. So I want to put this out here so y'all can hear this lady.
There are a lot of people who have blocked out what Trump did during his administration, or young new voters that really don't know what he did during his administration. So I thought we'd roll back the clock and look at one of the very first executive actions that he ever signed. Late in the Obama administration, the housing secretary announced a decrease in the fees related to a particular type of mortgage insurance that was specifically targeted to low-income Americans or ones with not terribly good credit. And on his very first day as president, Trump signed an executive order to roll that back. Yeah, that was a priority for him, to screw over low-income Americans. Do you want me to do more of these?
Hey, I'm just so when people get mad at me just because I'm worried about President Joe Biden, I'm worried about him. Does not mean, but now in America, if you critique somebody who you are going to vote for, I guess you're not supposed to say stuff like that. You're not supposed to say who. But if you critique them and you're worried, then all of a sudden they throw you in the Trump pool. No, but you can't now. It's troublesome right now. We got some more craziness that I found for y'all. Just so everybody, so Jay Black will stop with the mic. You're this and you're that, and sometimes it ain't about money. Let me see if I can find. I thought I downloaded this other one for y'all. Black people don't. Well, maybe that's my. Maybe that's God telling me just to move on. Maybe that's God telling me to move on. All right, so we'll move on to some senseless stuff. All right, we all know about Russell Simmons, and if you don't know about Russell Simmons, he was the founder of Def Jam, Def Comedy Jam. What was the clothing line? Damn, I even forgot the clothing line now. What the fuck name was that clothing line? It's a very successful clothing line. Whatever. Filthy rich. And moved out to an island after sexual assault was allegations came out. He was like, I guess there's no extradition over there. And he bounced out. And everybody's got a lot of comments about it. So this picture came on social media and everybody went ballistic. Everybody, this picture, I know you probably saw it. This picture jumped off that Russell put on there. And Usher went to go visit him. Now, there are a lot of allegations. And social media, y'all are hilarious. Y'all took this and y'all ran. I'm not saying what y'all assumptions are. You know, Russell he didn't make it any better. I almost think Russell Simmons was trolling us because not in this caption, in his other caption, he said, I woke up this morning with Usher, I guess had come to visit him and was on the bed and he was coming to check on his well-being and his mental health to see if he was okay. I probably wouldn't start the cap. I probably wouldn't have started my cap. I wish I would have had the one that started the caption off. Woke up this morning and Usher was in the bed. Usher was in my bed or on my bed. He came to check on me as a good friend and all this other stuff. I probably wouldn't have started with that. Just call me what you want to call me. I'm just saying I probably, if Jay Black came to check on me, I probably would have said I woke up in the morning and Jay Black was happy. What? But the comments went ballistic. And then one comment, and I don't know how true this is that he's on his honeymoon. And I guess they're in the same. I knew the island before I started the show. I forget what the island it is that he's on, and whatever. And allegedly, Usher's on his honeymoon, and he went to check on Russell. I don't know if y'all see a big problem in that. Fat Farm. Yes, Fat Farm. Thank y'all, Fat Farm. How can I forget Fat Farm? I spent a lot of money on Fat Farm. Yeah, Fat Farm. But social media just went crazy. And then, the alleged things with Diddy and Usher and look, I like that we have one comment. What in the P Diddy is this one? People. I'm sick of us as people worried about the other people are doing behind closed doors. Who care? Once again, I say, as long as nobody's being violated and if nothing illegal is going on, I don't care either. If something illegal is going on, if a woman is being violated, if a man's being violated against their will, if a person is underage, I have a problem with it then. But like, people went all the way. Like, they couldn't get enough of this. How do I get that off of there? Oh, that's right. Jay Black would be sitting on the bed like, no. Heavens, no. Call me what you want. It's not the relationship. You're not just going to pop up and lay on my bed unless I'm in a hospital bed. And Jay Black had showed up when I was in a hospital bed. So, yeah, Jay Black was on the hospital bed and everything like that. But I get it. I don't get it. We are obsessed. But when you say we are obsessed that Tisa Risa, that is the perfect example of us being upset over some shit that I just don't understand, people. I don't get y'all fascination with that one. I've not watched one. I watched 3 seconds of her one time, and I do not understand the fascination with Tisa Risa. I don't fucking get it. What are y'all so fascinated about? That a man lied to her? What? This bitch got 52 episodes. What? 52 episodes. And there are millions who watch all 52 episodes. I think the Bible has 66 books. I ain't even read the 66 books of the Bible, and they was about Jesus. You think I'm watching 52 episodes of Tisa Risa? But we are fascinated with this shit. We can't get enough. And I know it says something about what people are going through in society, and I know we've been brainwashed. My goodness. I was a producer for Puff Daddy in the 90s. Oh, shit. Diddy is a creeper, bro. Wanted to keep my booty hole safe, so we cut ties. Oof. Well, you ain't the first and last one who said that. Shout out to Cat Williams. Jay Black would definitely say that behavior wouldn't be black. You already know Jay Black was black. It wasn't black. Don Page, good morning, fam. Good morning, Don. But y'all are obsessed with this Tisa Risa. Like, it's taking a life of its. So what? If somebody in a relationship lied to your ass, millions of people are watching this, and are you watching it because the shit is happening to you? And we can't keep blaming everybody else, because some of y'all have watched it. Some of y'all have watched it. Some of y'all might be, I don't see the fascination either. That's a lot of women's stories involved with a pathological liar. It's a lot of men's stories. It's a lot of women. Why do we get, because somebody decides to give us a good fucking story, that we get this obsessed on wasting time? Why? I will say this. I have wasted time watching shit. I have. I'm gonna come clean. I have wasted time watching dumb shit. And I couldn't get enough. And that's how that's how you know this social media shit gets in your brain. Emmy said, the episodes are 10 minutes long, Mike. There are movies longer than that, 52. I can't, Envy. Like, and I'm a no, and I have locked in on some shit that when I was done, I was like, what did I just waste my time watching? But my thing with the Tisa Risa, from the beginning, I was like, okay, she married somebody. He lied. Happens every day. He lied. Happens every day. He might have taken some money. Happens every day. And then the Portia chick with the African, I don't even know the whole story, so I can't even get in depth with you. I don't fucking care. He came to my life, and after being married for a year, I found out that his whole existence was a fraud. Bitch, that's on you. And I mean, bitch, for a guy or a girl. I don't know. I don't know much, but I know I'm not watching. Teresa, you can miss me with that. My sister told me about it. Meanwhile, we watched 3 hours of Cat Williams and shit. And I never watched the whole thing of Cat. That's just because I ain't got the focus to sit there and watch it. But no, you're absolutely right. It's because misery is comfortable and relatable to many, and it's company. Fry, I can't. Rahandra, say hi to. I've never seen you before. We appreciate you being here. Everybody say what's up, because I'm gonna screw up your name, Fry. I got Fry, Mr. Fry. Mr. Fry. No disrespect, Mr. Fry. Rashida on here. Everybody say what's up to Mr. Fry. Don't get me to messing up his first name. And it's not even a difficult first name. I just know I'm gonna screw it up. Cracker. Get to you thought you were hot shit when you stole Simon from your friend. Now look, oh, you talking about Portia. See, you know. This you know what it is. Reality show is the devil. Procrastination is the devil, and reality shows are the devil. Social media is the gift and the curse. You can use it for positive, or you can use it for whatever. I can't. Y'all not gonna get me. Y'all got to miss me with the teaser. Oh my god, man. And y'all can say, well, mate, that's what happens when you turn 53. You ain't up on shit. I guess. Oh, look, the new person said hi to the new person. Okay, Karen, I see you following the rules up in this bitch. I see. Afro Queen, Mr. Fry, welcome. It's a community. Let's just preface this. This is a safe space. Say what you got to say. Get it off your chest. Nobody gets canceled here. We got Random Rick. We got Don Page. We got Nikki White Chocolate. They slick talkers. So we're good. Look, they coming. All right, it's good. What was this joint? It's red. It's good. Reggie is what I was called in Willenburg. Reggie, what's good? All right, Reggie. All right. Well, make it simple for me. Reggie, it is. But Mr. Fry, Reggie, it is. Clips are good enough for me. Yeah, once I see the clips, I feel like I got the whole thing. I don't need to waste a whole bunch of time. He was there. He was a fraud. He lied. Then he's going to come out, and I already know. He came out. He made a video. He said his piece. I already know that's where it's going. The other person's got to come out and speak up and call you a liar. Yes, laugh out loud. I do watch reality. Okay, well, just name the ones that you watch. Hey, everybody got a guilty pleasure. I'd rather you watch reality shows than smoke crack. Like, I'd rather than shooting up heroin. Shit, as long as that's your guilty pleasure, go for it. But what I'm saying, Don Page, good work. What I'm saying is y'all not getting me to waste no time on Teresa. Y'all not getting no time. You think I'm wasting some goddamn time on Teresa. And now, what's good, DJ Super? Charlemagne had to go up and make an apology for calling her big back and saying big back, I guess that's big back behavior, being so desperate that you move in with somebody for 6 months. He had to go over there and jump up and say, hey, sorry. I didn't mean to disrupt your peace. That's not what I was here for, to disrupt this. What the fuck? We apologize. We don't even know this chick. So I can't talk about somebody recklessly, even though she recklessly threw on a whole 52 episodes about a dude that we didn't hear his side of the story. She recklessly said all this, but I can't call her big back. Oh, because you're disrespecting women who might be heavy. And I don't even know if that's how we meant it. That's how I took it. So she gets to go and be reckless, but I can't talk about reckless and God damn, don't you dare call her big back. What type of cycle of craziness are we in right now? Big back women all over the world were coming together. Birthday was great. And that birthday was great. Everything was great. Celebrated I didn't celebrate. I ain't going to no parties. And I celebrated my mom's birthday the next day. So that was a beautiful thing. Now, if Tisa Risa was a Real Housewife of Atlanta, I would have listened to her story. Okay, I respect that. The Big Back Brigade came out. I didn't even know it existed. I used to have a big back when I was 210 pounds. What is it with us? Oh, this man had to apologize for making a comment of big back. Of all the things in the world going on, of all the things in the world, make sure you get on there and apologize to big back for saying big back or saying big back behavior. Nobody complained about his breakdown of the behavior. They complained about the big back. Nobody said he was wrong about what he was actually trying to convey in his point. My internet is starting to lag a little bit. For what I understand, this whole thing may have been made up. Possibly. But think about it. Even if the story is made up, Charlamagne still has apologized to call a chick big back who made up a fucking story. We are more worried about these goddamn, you gotta watch everybody's feelings. People, this country doesn't give a fuck about your feelings. This is all make-believe. This is all make-believe. This country gave a damn about your feelings. You think they would be telling women what to do with their bodies? But y'all, you can't call nobody big back. Don't you dare call anybody big back. But I can tell you, if you got raped by somebody, I can tell you to have that child. But don't you call nobody big back. Shut the fuck up. I understand they were words that we use that we needed to chill with. I get it. They were slurs. I get nobody really wants to be called big back. Whether we like it or not, we use terms every day. That's how we communicate with each other. But there's a bigger picture when we start making people get on a radio station that is like in 120 different cities or whatever the case may be. And got to apologize to the big back. Before we talk about, them controlling embryos and women who can't have babies and calling that they're going to make that illegal. If you try to have eggs placed in you, let's apologize to the big backs. Fuck out of here with that dumb shit, man. Drives me crazy. How many years has society deemed big women falling for the okie doke because of their weight? Man, look, did we make that up? Did we make that up? How many times have we said in this country and stereotyped ugly dudes? Whatever you think is ugly. Whatever you think is ugly. That ugly dudes who haven't gotten attention from women can be used by women. And they will fall for LaShawn, okie doke. The fugly dudes. Whatever names y'all used. Legion did an interview. Yeah, he is a liar. Legion did it. He's a liar. Rashida said he's a liar. Rashida know the whole story. She said he's a liar. Got way too much lateral traction. Jay. Hey, what you ain't never lied. No one can take a joke or criticism. No one can take actual criticism. Do you know this world has gone so far with this shit that I do when I'm doing my stand-up, right? I have when I headline and I have an hour, I get into my battle with addiction with alcohol, right? And I tell you the story, but if you're anybody with common sense, you're realizing my job is to make you laugh. But if you have any sense of any type of thinking, I'm not even saying critical thinking. If you read a book or two, you are understanding I'm laughing, making you laugh at something that was painful. That is the job in most cases for me. I'm going to give you a story. I'm going to take a topic that really went poorly in my life, but I'm going to make you laugh at it. So this happened to be about my alcoholic travels in alcohol and what happened and things that happened and experiences I had. And after the show, I got tons of people coming up to me, dope, hilarious. Nobody even brings the alcohol part. They just say hilarious. Then a few people come up to me and say that thank you. Okay. They say thank you because they're going through a struggle with whatever addiction. Some of them said alcohol. There's a code word that you can say if you know another alcoholic who's in the program. And then there's one person who comes up to me. And the one person decides, you were really funny. And thank you for sharing. And preface the whole thing. Thank you for sharing. But I think other alcoholics would feel some type of way when you make fun of being an alcoholic and you make light of it. Bitch, you came to a comedy club. I didn't say that. I said, what? No, it just, sometimes it gets, when you make fun and it's funny and you make it seem, it almost takes away from the severity of the disease. When I was on stage, I told you how I lost my family for a period of time. I got kicked out the house for a period of time. I burnt my entire career down the radio for a period of time. And I said, how the fuck did you not get how serious the problem was? Because people laughed when I was telling them? That's not on me. So I didn't say any of that. I said, sir, so what you're saying is that you want me to change my story about me because it makes somebody else feel some type of way? Not in a million years. I said, thank you. If you enjoyed the show, thank you. But if you think I'm going to change how because you feel some type of way, that shit ain't never, ever, 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 ever. I mean, ever. I mean, ever, ever. I mean, for real though, like ever, ever. I mean, ever, 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 ever gonna happen. I ain't never changing how I deliver my story about me for anybody. Anybody's opinions, anybody's feelings. I don't say this a lot, but when it comes to telling my story the way I'm gonna say it, if there's a problem with that, I for real, don't give a fuck how you feel, how you take it, how you embrace it, how you swallow it. Pause. Give a fuck how you feel when it comes to me telling my motherfucking story. This is where we've gone. We've taken it to a place where the words that offend people is not what's being said. Oh, whoa. You talking about uplifting people. Whoa. You use that word. There was another word, that third word you said. You said you wanted to uplift the big bags. I'm all for uplifting, but you're going to edit that word out of there. Thank you for sharing keywords. Exactly. Fry, roasting each other. Exactly. He wanted you to rewrite your story. Yeah, he wanted it in a way where it wasn't going to be funny. Fuck out. What you think they're paying me for? If you want to see me not be funny, tell my story, go to YouTube and look up Relapse Again. That's where I tell you the story and the shit ain't funny. That's what you want. You can take it there. I gave y'all a version. But the version that you see when I'm on stage is going to be the funny version. So yeah, I may have gotten somebody pregnant. And it's going to be made funny. It may have happened the same time that Usher dropped the song Confessions. Yeah, it actually did. You got to be fucking kidding me right now. Some people wake up looking to be offended. People look on social media. They can't. That's all they do. This is what people do. I'm not saying y'all. This is what people do. And NB, I know you send me the thing, press the invite button, press copy, press. But that's the whole. But I promise, I would love to get it. But this is what y'all do. This is what people do. I keep saying y'all. People, this is what y'all do. Y'all scan, y'all scroll to see something funny. Ha ha ha. See something inspiring. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And then something catches your eye. What the fuck did they say? What did they say? Oh, I order. Oh. First, it starts with a comment. Then you set your thing up. You want to make a video about it. Then you want to repost it and destroy it. Then you want to at the person. Why are you wasting that much time in your life unless you are making a profit? If you're making money off of social media, God bless it. Go get it. If they buying badges, they buying hearts, sending stars, doing whatever they do on TikTok, if it's been, go get it. But some of y'all regular people, what are you wasting my time for? You got all kicked out. Oh, shit. Nothing but a bunch of comments. You know how fast something comes and goes on social media? It just comes, everybody's furious, then it just goes. The lady that got hit in the face with the brick. Remember that? Remember y'all were outraged about the brick? Remember that? Remember she got on there and said, oh, a man was trying to holler at me. I ain't want to holler at me. He hit me with a brick. Nobody even thought that was kind of strange that there was a random brick just sitting somewhere. No, nobody even thought that. Everyone, what y'all do? Y'all got outraged and y'all took it and y'all assassinated every black man in it. This is what black men are doing. People that I respect went on a long fucking monologue on this is black men. And I was sitting there going, why are y'all doing this to black men when one motherfucker did this and hit it with a brick? Well, come to find out, now the lady a few weeks ago was wanted. They wanted to lock her up because it was a fraudulent story. And she actually, they wanted to put her in jail for putting up a cash app for a fraudulent story. We just get kicked up. You know what I always say? There are three phrases in social media. There are three phrases that we no longer use in social media because we just want to react. Number three is the that's between them two. Remember them good old days, y'all, when y'all used to say that's between them two? You ain't want no parts of it. You ain't want no parts of it. That's between them two right there. That's between them two. I ain't got shit to do. Yo, you heard about so-and-so cheated on so-and-so with so-and-so? Well, that's between them. Not those two. That's between them three. I ain't got no opinion. Now you post something on Instagram. Once you post it, it's no longer between you and that person. It's no longer that. It's between you and us. Now we want to jump into the deep end of the pool of some shit that ain't got nothing to do with us. Fuck out of here. Why I order? You son of a bitch. I can't believe you do that. That is the problem with men. That is the problem with women. That is the problem with parents. That is the problem. And go all the way in. Ain't shit ain't got to do with you. Ain't got nothing to do with you. Whether you like it or not. That brick ain't had nothing to do with me. The number two thing. And I said this yesterday, I'm going to say it again. The number two thing. Another term or phrase that's been stripped from our vernacular because of social media. Y'all get mad at me when I do this. We need more information. What do you mean you need more information? Yeah, I need more information before I jump out the window and defend this person. You need more information. What are you, victim shaming? Is that what you do? Are you victim shaming? No, I'm not fucking victim shaming. I'm not victim shaming. I just need, before I give my opinion, I need some more information. Like you're telling me this person did this, this, and this. But that's all y'all telling me. Y'all ain't telling me why it happened. Y'all ain't telling me what happened before it happened. Y'all ain't telling me what the relationship with the two people were before this happened. Y'all ain't telling me the background story on the person it happened to. Y'all ain't telling me what's going. Y'all not telling me if this actually even. I don't even have evidence it actually happened. This could be a made up story. I just need more information. Can't say that no more. Can't say that shit no more. Oh no. And the good old-fashioned one, the one that was the best one ever. The one that if you were over 40 years old, my nose a little runny. If you were over 40 years old, this is something you heard from your aunts, your uncles, grandparents. This is the one. Simple. The simplest one of all. That ain't none of my business. That ain't none of my business. Whatever happened to that ain't none of my business. What happened to that? What happened? The good old-fashioned, that ain't none of my damn business. No, I'm not jumping in that court case. I don't know nothing. And if I did, I wouldn't say anything. Why? Because it ain't none of my business. Nothing. What? None of my business. You know he ain't the real father. They've been together for 10 years. It ain't none of my business. You know she been cheating on him and she using it for the money. It ain't none of my business. You know the reason why he lost his job? Because he was smoking. You know he was on that shit. That ain't none of my business. None. It's not affecting me, and it's not affecting me even a little bit. It's none of my business. You know they were running that scam with the church. The pastor was running the scam, and he was taking innocent people's money. He didn't take my money. So you know what that means? That ain't none of my business. Ain't none of my business. Instagram and social media and TikTok and Facebook and every other platform has made it that we believe everything is our business. And as long as you put it up, we need to give you our... So, dog, you know how better your life would be if you mastered being able to say, that ain't none of my business. At work, you know how much shit you would keep yourself out of? Do you know how much shit you would keep if at work you would just say, that ain't none of my business? Like this and Starbucks, wow, going, who deserve it? Exactly. It was what goes on in my house stays in my house. Listen, I understand there was problems with that term. I understand why what goes on in our house stays in our house. I understand abuse should not stay in the house. I understand domestic violence should not stay in the house. I understand stuff like that shouldn't stay in the house. But there's certain stories that need to stay in the house. You know what I'm saying? If grandpa is in the corner in a rocking chair, just talking to make the people that he sees, you don't need to go run tell that. Drink my water and mind my business. That's it. But we can't. We've been trained. We got to get it. I see it at work when I'm at work. I be hearing little things, and now I've mastered. I don't get into the little circle. Because I know eventually that little circle is going to be talking about me. So I don't get it. I don't vote into the little circle. And you know what people love to say when they just being nosy? They love this. This has been going on for 100 years. This is the term they use or the phrase they use when they just being nosy. You okay? People, you people who do this, you ain't shit. You just try. And they have the real sincere face on when they want to get in your business. When they know you're the most vulnerable, they see how fragile you are. They see how frail you are. They see the emotions are leaking. They're ready to come out and go, you okay? Oh, bitch. You just want to find some shit out. That's all you want to do. But that is the expert one, because when you say, are you okay? And they put their hand on your shoulder saying, are you okay? What they're really saying is, bitch, tell me the gossip. Tell me everything. But it's the kid comes out, are you okay? What they're really saying, are you okay? What they're really saying is, come on, tell me this shit so I can run and tell everybody this shit's going on. Nobody's going to believe this shit's actually happening to you. Are you okay? That is the sneaky one. Drama vampires salivating. Oh, I didn't pronounce it right. Are you okay? Are you okay? Yes. Are you okay is the one. Are you okay? No, I'm fine. But are you okay when they get you? Oh, when people would see me, when they see me when I'm struggling with the alcohol, and I might have gone to the radio station or whatever, and I'm just trying to get through. So I'm not drunk, but I'm a little off. Yo, Mike, you okay? Motherfucker, you don't get out my fucking face. What you really want to say? Do I look okay, bitch? Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. No, they just want to find out. They want the clarity. They want you to come out like, yeah, man, I had a few too many last night, and I feel. Oh, you back on that shit? Oh, no, I got you. No, just hold it down. Then they try to act like they supportive, like they supporting your shit. No, I'm just gonna hold it. We got you. It's between me and you. No, it's not. Once they say it's between me and you, you already know it's not. Anytime somebody has to tell you it's between me and you, it's not. It's not. Between me and you, when somebody says it's between me and you, they are actually saying, I'm about to go run tell everybody. That's what they're about to do. And they're going to tell that person, yo, I'm going to tell you this, but it's between me and you. That's all it's going to do. That word spreads. When somebody says it's between me and you, understand when somebody says that, what you need to do is keep telling them more, but change it and start lying, because what you're about to say, they're going to run and tell that for real. Once somebody says, nah, it's between me and you, that should be a trigger that says, all right, don't tell this motherfucker the truth. Tell this person exactly what you want them to run. Tell that. Boy, let me tell y'all something. Y'all thank me later. I learned that a long time ago. Y'all thank me later. Y'all thank me later. Trust. You been drinking? You okay? Are you okay, Mike? Yeah, I just found out some real bad news. What is it? Nah, I don't really want to share it. But so now I done made an excuse for my drinking. See, I done made an excuse so they can go and tell whoever they're gonna tell. So now I have an excuse for why I look like this. And then you use them running to go tell that. You use that. So they're gonna go, yeah, he going through something. We need to leave him. So now you've gotten yourself out. Just understand this game, y'all. Understand this game. Some Game of Thrones. Exactly. It's crazy. Tell them, I heard you've been stealing. It's never between you and them. Barry P is never between you and them. It's never, because when I talk to Jay Black, Mo, or C Chung, or Envy, I don't want to miss anybody. Or my man Rob, I have never had to tell them it's between me and you. I have never had to put that statement out there. It's between me and you. When I talk to my mom, I've never had to say it's between me and you. My dad, I've never had to say it's between me and you. Never had to say it. Perry P said, trust only your Lord. Perry, all right. I mean, I do trust some people, Perry, but I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. Perry P says, what's up to Envy? I understand what you're saying. What time is it? All right, it's 8:19, y'all. Let me get another clip on here. Y'all tell me how y'all feel about it. Let's see which one we're going to dive off. I'm a solo artist today, and I enjoy it. Sometimes I need to get stuff off. And I wanted everybody here for this. I wanted everybody here. But let me give you one valuable one. A lot of people sit up there. Look, if I'm not getting paid, I'm not. If I'm not getting paid, I'm not doing it. I know my worth. I know my worth. It's for the bag. I need the bag. That's all everybody talks about. Running to get that bag. Out here. Want me, pay me. I know what I'm worth. I ain't doing nothing for free. Nothing. So when I saw this, and this gentleman has been in some drama too. When I saw this, it was very interesting. When I watched Terry Crews say this on the devil's couch with the devil's chair, Shake Shake Club. It was interesting.
That's with my legacy. I didn't get nothing for training day. How about that? I didn't get a zero, but it changed my life forever. You didn't know who I was if it wasn't for a no-paying job. First of all, name somebody play football for money when they start. You don't get no money.
Right.
You play football for free. You play basketball for free. Then you get all the way to the pros and you get the millions. Ain't no other way, bruh. There's nothing else. Wait, there's no way to hop, skip, and jump this thing. You see what I'm saying? But that's the thing. People are trying to invent ways to get right to the money. But hey, man, first of all, nobody knew who I was, and I got my shot. I got paid maybe $4,000 on Friday after next, but that's why I came up to Cuba and said, thank you. Thank you.
That was a start.
That was the start. Now, ooh, I make money now. I have never, ever, ever looked at whatever money I got as a horror story. Mm-hmm. If I did it, I loved it.
Right.
See, but this is the problem. There's a saying I have to say, you can't nod yes and mean no. If I nod yes, I looked at the terms and say, okay, you're going to pay me $4,000 for 2 days. Okay. If I said, okay, I can't come back later and be like, I only got $4,000 for that.
Oh, we don't like that. Let's take it from part to part. First of all, didn't get paid for training day. I'm going to let you know right now, first radio job I ever got. I spent like 6 months doing that shit for free. Running around, being the call-in guy for Russ Parr in the morning, an amazing morning show, Russ Parr. I was running around 30th Street Station interviewing homeless people. Running around getting people who didn't want to talk to me, getting them on the phone, asking them a question. Hustling. I know I'm a silly motherfucker, but when my work ethic is right, my work ethic is crazy. Comedy shows. What I was doing. I was driving 2-3 hours to make $25 for a set. $50. Drove to upstate New York and they paid me $500. Now that was a big deal to me, but do you know how far I had to drive to go up there and come back? By the time I paid the tolls, the gas, and everything else, and then went straight to work afterwards, I got paid for. There was so many things I got paid for nothing. It's the opportunity. I always say, if you let me get my foot in the door, that's it. You might as well understand you're going to hire me eventually. Just let me get my foot in the damn door. You underpaying me? Got it. Got it. Understand. Yep. You see the talent. It's called paying dues. Absolutely, Perry P. Absolutely. I was the calling guy for Albie Silk. Same. Exactly, Perry. We knew the hustle. Give us an inch and we are going to take 50 miles. Give us an inch. Let me put my little toe, the pinky toe in the door. Just let me get in there. See what happens. I'll do the rest. Oh, I got it. Everybody's, I'm getting a bag. And I need the bag. I'm watching 15, 16-year-olds talking about getting bags. What bags? A trash bag? What are you talking about? And the work ethic is, people don't understand. People don't get. They think you jump on TikTok and you jump on Instagram and you jump on these social media platforms and you just make money. It's also a grind. You're also starting off doing it for free. You're doing it for free, people. And you have to post content every day. You got to edit the content. You know what it is to do a sketch on Instagram and try and edit it properly? You got to do the editing. You got to do the work. You got to put the graphics. You got to put the sound. You got to figure out who your audience is. And you're doing it for free. Rashida says, I was interning at the radio station, prepping the studio for Pooch in the morning, was there at 4 a.m. and stayed all day long, just about everyone for months, then got hired. Receipt, that's what it is. And I'm going to get to contracts later. That's what it is. And I applaud you for that. All right, I can show you better than I can tell you. Absolutely. It's called yes, non-page. Now about the contracts. About the contracts. Not knowing is not knowing. But you can't get mad at them because you signed a contract and you didn't know. They are trying to get you at the lowest price possible for your talent. If you don't know, that's your fault. Now, I didn't know a lot of contracts. I didn't know a lot of situations that I was in. I never went back and said they robbed me. I'm like, they got it. They got it. Didn't know. But when I did know and I signed a contract and I did know and I agreed to it, ain't none worse than somebody sitting at a bar talking, yeah, these motherfuckers robbing me. They're not robbing you. Robbing you is a stick up. Robbing you is putting the gun to your back. If now I knew and I signed it because of the situation I'm in my life financially, and who put myself in that situation? Me. So I signed it. They only paid me so. No, I knew what they were only paying me. And they could do it because I said yes. And I signed. I knew in Dallas, I was getting paid a lot of money working for Dallas. I can never complain about a gentleman named Hyman, that's his last name, for not paying me. He paid me. But when the show went syndicated and was in 50 different cities, they offered me some embarrassing amount of money per city. I signed it. I could have got a lawyer. I could have spent the money on a lawyer. We could have went back and forth. We could have said, listen, my contract is only for me to speak on the microphone. The only ears that are supposed to hear me are in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. I could have fought that. Could have. I didn't. Why? Because he's paying me a bunch of money, and I was cool with it. Were they getting over? Yes. Did I let them? Yes. I can't bitch about it. Sometimes when people have you living a good lifestyle, you go like, all right, I'm going to take this measly money per city. It's not a wise thing. I wouldn't advise you to do that, but that's what I chose. So I can't bitch about that. Now I can bitch about other things that they did to me, which I knew about it and I thought were unfair. But that particular thing, can't complain about it. I'm so embarrassed. I still have to get to tell y'all how much they were paying me a month for being syndicated, and at that moment in 50 different cities. And now she's at like 70 or whatever, and whatever. God bless her. I took the bread. But you can't come back and complain. Like if I told you I wasn't shit, if I told you, listen, I don't plan on being faithful to you, and you still get in a relationship with me, you can't get mad when I start cheating. If I told you from the door, I'm not the type of person. I'm not a one-woman person. I'm going to do what I want to do. That's what they said. You're not a one-city radio personality. We're going to use you in 51 different cities, and we're going to cake up, and we're going to give you a little bit of money. Could afford it. I didn't. Can't go back and bitch. Can't sit on the couch and be like, yo, what was the name? Service Broadcasting. They were unfair about this. No, motherfucker, you see that? Real. Shit, the money they were giving me, I looked at it, I said, yeah, I'll just take that and just stash that to the side. I'm not even going to spend that. But this is my thing. Y'all got to get off scrolling these social media pages and be like, yeah, that's what I'm going to get. No, that's not what no, it's not what if you plan on getting it, understand where you got to start. Square one. And I'm just going to play this before I break out of here. I was going to play this content. I wanted everybody here because I shouldn't be the one speaking about the N-word. But I'm going to play it. I'm going to let y'all run the comments. Y'all tell me. I'm just going to play it. Nick Cannon, Dr. Umar. Now, you know when Dr. Umar gets to talking, you already know what's about to be. You already.
We control that.
I would say that we did.
I still think we do. If there's not a white person that can come out here and say, nigga, we gonna be on their head.
I don't know about that. And to our own detriment, I think we have normalized that word to the point.
Musically.
Which means culturally. I've seen white women come and try to argue that calling me Karen is equal to calling you the N-word.
We're not going to entertain that. That's silly. I don't even respect the whole term, the N-word. The word nigger and the word nigga are two completely different words.
We have a guest speaker, and I say we got a nigga coming to the stage. Is anybody expecting an attorney, a surgeon, a doctor, a psychologist? When you use the word N-I-double-G-A, do you really believe that anybody, black or white, expects the person attached to that title to be something their children can look up to? And if the answer is no, N-I-double-G-A is just as disgraceful as N-I-double-G-E-R.
All right. Y'all tell me. Now, give y'all some background. Born in New York. Was there and then moved to Jersey, but in New York City, Puerto Ricans, Dominicans, any Latino was called the N-word. We called each other the N-word all day long. I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I'm just telling you the environment I grew up in. All day long. Let me make sure, put this comment on. Is a term of endearment. Okay. I'm waiting. Okay. You say term of endearment. Even though it is used in ways, you add the trifling before the word. That's not a term endearment. You add lying motherfucker, and then you say the word. That's not a term of endearment. But anyway, so I grew up in the Jamaican block. I was called Little Nook. Go get this, catch the ball. Look, we about to play football, Little Nook. That's where I grew up in. That was me. Came to Jersey. A lot of people just thought I was black. Hey, I'm just telling you what it is. Puerto Rican, just telling you what it is. When I stopped using it, but I've grown up, mind you, I was in New York every weekend. Literally, my family was the only family who left the Bronx and went back every weekend. I'm not kidding you. It's like Fresh Prince of Bel-Air leaving California and going back to Philly every weekend. That's what we did. We did the opposite. We ain't leave the hood. You know, people say they don't never come back. No, we came back Friday through Sunday. So I grew up in that environment. When I stopped using the word, when I went down south, things started changing. And you got to read the room. You got to read the room. These cats don't look at me as black. But when I was at a comedy show, and it was a Mexican comedian, and he used the word. And I don't know why it struck me as, he didn't mean nothing by it. Nobody took any offense to it. He got a big point, and most of the time, I don't agree with him. Exactly. Shout out to my man Jamil. So when he said it, I felt, I don't like the way that sounded. I don't know why. I can't give you a good explanation why. Mexican said it. I'm Puerto Rican. You're like, Mike, you're being a little hypocrite there. That's why I gave you the whole picture of my life. Stop saying it. But I just want y'all to, so I'm giving you my journey with the word. And me and Jay Black, I say it with me and Jay Black. It does slip. It doesn't even slip. I do. But publicly, and sometimes it slips on here. When Jay Black gets me riled up. But I try not to. But I want to find out if you guys agree with this statement that Dr. Umar said. I'll play it one more time for y'all. One more time.
N-word, we control that.
I would say that we did.
I still think we do. If there's not a white person that can come out here and say nigga, we gonna be on their head.
I don't know about that. And to our own detriment, I think we have normalized that word to the point.
Musically.
Which means culturally. I've seen white women come and try to argue that calling me Karen is equal to calling you the N-word.
We're not going to entertain that. That's silly. I don't even respect the whole term, the N-word. The word nigger and the word nigga are two completely different words.
We have a guest speaker,
and I say, we got a nigga coming to the stage. Is anybody expecting an attorney, a surgeon, a doctor, a psychologist? When you use the word N-I-double-G-A, do you really believe that anybody, black or white, expects the person attached to that title to be something their children can look up to? And if the answer is no, N-I-double-G-A is just as disgraceful as N-I-double-G-E-R.
Now, I just want to say this about music. Just getting off the beaten path real quick. I've never understood. Okay, Don Page, agree with you with that. I've never understood how you make a song that has the N-word 6 trillion times, and you want white people to buy it. Your A&R, your record label is telling you the majority of hip hop being bought is by a white kid. Then you get 20,000 people in an arena, and you're delusional enough to believe that even though the majority of the people in a hip hop concert, in a Drake concert, in a Kendrick Lamar concert are white, we want to believe that they are not going to sing the words when everybody is singing. I've been to a Jay-Z concert. When he said, Jigga, what's my get it right. And they dropped the music. And he said, sing. He said, sing. Do I really think, what am I going to do with 15,000 white people say, what's wrong? I'm going to do what? Hey, all 15,000 of you. You watch your mouths. I've never understood that. I know that's off the beaten path, but I've never understood that. I've never gotten it. Professional can still be, being a Karen is not the same. Is not the same. I've heard the N-word, and the majority of times I hear the N-word from black people. When they're really into the story, that R comes out. I'm just saying. Barbershop, that R comes out. Just saying. I have replaced it with motherfucker. Don Page, you ain't never lied, Don Page. You ain't never lied in your life, Don Page. Verses are just colorful adjectives. That's all they are to me. And you know when I feel uncomfortable? And tell me if I'm by myself on it. Because this is the safe space. I'm uncomfortable at my job. Where there's moments, there's majority white people in there. And 2 black people come walking in. And this may be, I shouldn't care. Maybe I'm wrong. And they calling each other the N-word around these white people. Why do I cringe? I don't even want them exposed to the word. Because understand, when somebody wants to come at my neck, the first thing they do is call me that. That's the first thing they do is call me that. They don't call me Spick. They don't call me Spick. They assume, especially on the East Coast, that this word is going to have power on me. And it does. So I get uncomfortable when I see 2 people launching off the N-word when the N-word doesn't even be. Why do I feel uncomfortable? I'm like, why do we stop? And I could be 1,000% wrong. Let me see what we got. Jamil says, did you see the Rowdy Ridge construction in England? The whole white crowd said, psh. Concert in England. I get it. I didn't see that. I'm actually I'll get that footage and see if I can put it up here. So that was me. That was my attempt to be a solo artist today. I want to thank everybody for rocking out with us. I want to thank my man Jamil, Don Page, Afro Queen. I can't name everybody. Stacey, LaShawn, as usual. Perry P, Envy. Sorry, Envy. When I'm like this, I'm going to learn how to I'm going to send it to you, send you the link so you can get on here. RG Parker, Rashida, Thank you to my man, Mr. Fry, his first time on the show, and to Karen. Sorry, Karen. We talked about the Karens. Sorry, Karen. But thank you for joining us. Jeanette, thank you. And everybody for rocking out. Don't forget to always see if you can go and share. Real quick, go to YouTube, leave your comments, share it, and give the thumbs up. Give the thumbs up and like it. Also, for those who don't know my Facebook page, because the show is on the Facebook page if you want to watch it. This is my Facebook page right here. This is the real one. That person right there. That person right there. Right there in the black jacket, holding the microphone on stage, doing my thing. That is the Facebook you need to go to, Michael Shawn, if you ever want to support and do your thing. All right. That being said, I want y'all to enjoy your day. I want everybody to have them positive thoughts. We're going to talk about more stuff tomorrow when the team is on here. Thank y'all for letting me vent. Thank y'all for rocking out. This is my little, for those who think I say just journal and I just be bullshitting, and I never take the thing off. I like my little thing. This is my book that at night I write down things that I'm going to do, things to do. And I write those things down. Then I want to accomplish certain things. And keep the journal. Read it to yourself. You ain't got to let somebody else. Read it to yourself. And keep making that progress. Oh, we got some more comments before we break out of here. Let's see what we got. Let's see. Let me go bring it down. I like getting everybody's comments. Hood life. It's growing up, professional. What we got before we go. Jeanette, thank you. Don Page. Have a great day, fam. Same to you. Everybody have a great day. Like I end all the time, love me for who I am, not who you want me to be, because I can never be that. And understand there's only one thing in life that's guaranteed. It will end. So enjoy every minute, every second. You fight for everything in life. Fight for your happiness and never, ever let somebody take it from you. Fight for that shit, y'all. All right. It's been a beautiful day. I'll see you tomorrow, Thursday. Hopefully the rest of the team. And shout to everybody. Be safe. I am gone. Gone.
It's about to go down. Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legend Morning Show is back. Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Michael Shawn, that's me. Jay Black, Sexy Mo, C-Chum, and celebrity guests that you get nowhere else. That's right, but here on Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends. Go to our YouTube page, Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends, and check the exclusive situation all the way out. Or catch it live. Get your comments on Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends are back. Yeah,
Going nowhere.